Cooking with Cory. Here we're gonna make some tacos, and they're gonna be delicious. So if you all tune in, I've been doing these on Snapchat for a little bit, but this is gonna be the first YouTube Cooking with Cory. So get ready. First we're gonna cook the hamburger, then we'll get back. I have the hamburger cooked, and that's just gonna sit here and cook in the pan some more, and we're gonna saute some vegetables. So we're gonna throw a bunch of butter in here, whatever. Be liberal with it. You're gonna die anyways. Butter makes stuff good. Cool. And now what we're gonna saute is we have some peppers and we have some mushrooms, because quite frankly I don't want to be the only fun guy at the table here. So we're just gonna throw these in, and they're just gonna cook in the butter, and we'll get back to you on that. Alright, so our veggies are looking pretty sauteed, almost a little cooked. So we're gonna just throw them in here with our meat. We might have the ratio a little wrong of our meat to veggies, but whatever. You know, we're just having fun here. We're not following a recipe, and cooking's supposed to be fun. So don't make it a monotonous task. Alright, so we'll just move this around, and this is just on very low, so it stays warm. But the meat's pretty cooked. So when people grab the meat for their tacos, they will also get some mushrooms and some peppers. Should be delicious. Our cameraman doesn't like mushrooms, but you know, you tell him. Eat your damn mushrooms. Now we're gonna make our tortillas here, and we're just gonna use this corn flour. So there's no real measurement. Just look around to who's here. Currently I have my cameraman and our creative consultant, Carter. I guess cameraman's Clay, so we're just gonna pour a bunch of this in here. Whatever, if you have leftovers, eat more. Cool. Now in this measuring cup, I just have some warm water, and we're just gonna kind of pour it in. Whoops, pour it a little fast there. Alright, and we're gonna knead this. So you're gonna have to get your hands in here. Make sure you wash them first. You're not gonna press anybody with gross hands in their tortillas. And just keep adding water. You'll know you're done when this stops sticking to your hands. So I'll just keep going. Oh, we need some water up here. Alright, and luckily, since we're gonna cook these on the stove, and we're just gonna use the pan that we sauteed the veggies in, because they were quite greasy. That the pan's basically already greased, and that's gonna work. So it looks like we might have enough water in here, maybe even a little too much. But we're gonna just keep kneading this and see where it gets us. And eventually we're going to press it. So if cameraman, do you want to look at the bag currently on the table? Alright, so that is just a Ziploc bag that I cut in half, kind of along the seams on the side. So it's gonna open up just like a bag, but that's just to keep our thank you. That's to keep our tortillas off the ground and off of the textbook. If you want to look at the textbook, that is our tortilla press. So what we're gonna do, because I think this is getting almost right. Here's another trick you can use. Once it's almost there, just kind of get some water on your hands and just keep kneading the dough, and that's gonna add just enough water to get her going. Well, and this is totally just a practice thing, right? You gotta practice with cooking. You're not gonna impress anybody if you just kind of go at it randomly. And I've only done this really once before, so not the most practice at this. But if you're gonna impress people, know your stuff, right? And in university, you probably cook a lot. I'm a university student, if you do not know. And I try and cook every day at least. But if you see here, I have a ball. I'm just gonna roll it. Try and make it a little denser. This is gonna be a big tortilla. Denser, come on. And you can really just be whatever you want with the size. Make it however you want. And let's see if this is gonna work for us. Rolling. Alright, let's press it. So we just put it under the bag. We put it there. I'm gonna quickly wash my hand. Alright, so we have our dough under our bag, and we're just going to take our book here. This is why you buy the textbook, our old bio Bible. And you just press it down. And this is something you can get your guests to do, so they can kind of make it their own and not blame you for having too thick of a taco or whatever. And it gets them involved, right? So if they don't know how to do it, and we're just going to flip it around, just like we're giving CPR. And oh, what the heck, that looks pretty good. This is decently flat. That's good. We have a really greased pan. Normally just put a little bit of butter in it, or maybe even some Pam. I don't really like using Pam to cook. But we just want something so our tortilla doesn't stick. So if we just, whoops, don't break, and on. Now we're just going to let that cook. The pan's a little cool right now, so it might take a while. But we can even touch it. Whatever. And maybe we'll turn the heat up. Right now I'm on a medium heat because the pan's cold. When the pan heats up, obviously you would take the temperature down. But we just want to make sure it's not going to stick. And eventually it's going to get a little more solid. And we're going to be able to flip it. So just like if you're cooking eggs, you want to make sure you can get under it so you can flip it, right? So that's what we're doing. And probably take the first tortilla for yourself and not let your guests have it, because it's going to be a little greasier than the rest. But whatever. If you don't like your guests, maybe they're wasting their hospitality. But we're just going to let this cook for about 30 seconds. I've been counting the time. And then we're going to flip it, alright? So if we can see, it's starting to get a little dry on top. Yeah, let's see if we can't flip it. Alright, sitting at home, if I get a perfect flip, you can cheer. Or not, because I can't see you. But I wish I could. I wish I could enjoy cooking with you. So, alright, let's flip. Oh, see, that's very greasy. But whatever. Our creative consultant cheered, so makes me happy. Glad someone appreciates what we're doing. And normally we don't want them this greasy, obviously, because we're going to eat them with our hands. But first one is going to be greasy. And while we're at this, while this is cooking, if we go over to the hamburger, we forgot a cardinal sin of cooking Mexican stuff. Right, this is our taco seasoning. And that, we're just going to very liberally apply it. That might have been way too much. I don't know. Cook to taste, right? And we're just going to make sure it gets all through. And this is going to change our hamburger from hamburger to taco hamburger, right? That's the main difference.
I'd recommend adding some water to that, but I'm just saying.
Clay wants to add water to it. We probably will. I don't know. But what I was going to say is we also have some tomatoes and green onions here. And we can just sprinkle those on top of the tacos. And we also have some lettuce, but we'll show you that when we have our first one done. So here you have our finished tacos. We added some salsa and Catalina dressing. This one didn't quite work out, but you know, you gotta practice. That's why. And we'll get back to you after we eat these and tell you how good they were. Or how bad they were. It depends. Talk to you soon. Finished my taco. It was delicious. Make it. The mushrooms were a good addition. You can add it, flair the recipe yourself, have a lot of fun cooking. This has been Cooking with Cory Tacos. Like, comment, subscribe if you have any questions on how to make tacos and you need my help.